It's Wednesday, the 27th of November. My name's Juan Brown. You're watching the Blancolirio channel the day before Thanksgiving. And today we're thankful for this, the weather. Effectively ending the fire season here in Northern California. Up until yesterday, we haven't had but a little bit of rain way back in September, and it's been over a month of virtually no precipitation at all, extending the fire season well into November here in Northern California. And then this healthy snowstorm came, and unusually enough, it's covering all the dry material. There's been no soaking of the ground prior to this storm. Underneath this snow is just bone dry material, so it'll eventually get soaked, and eventually we'll get the ground saturated and get the runoff flowing for the Oroville Reservoir. But for right now, we've got over a foot of snow here at the 3,250 foot level in Northern California, and for that we are very thankful. Doing a little exploring here in the High Sierra Trails today. This is what it looked like all the way up to the 7,000 foot level in the Sierra just the day before the storm, Monday. Bone dry. Now there's a couple of feet of snow and more on the way. So the kids thought for sure they were going to get a snow day out of this today, but because of all the PG&E power outages, and ironically now that the power lines have been improved with the new insulated lines, the power has stayed on very good during this heavy snow event. Even with leaves still on some of the deciduous trees here, the power stayed on. So school's in session, and we sent the kids down the road to the bus stop to catch the bus and head off to school. Coming down at a rate of 1 inch an hour, the blizzard of Ot 19. What do you think, Pete?
I think it's a snow day.
Snow day tomorrow? What are we up to, 5 inches?
A little bit over.
Okay,
Almost
that's 1 inch an hour.
getting kind of close to 6.
Okay, wow. So this still leaves one major incident down in Santa Barbara, California, Southern California, the cave fire, a little over 4,000 acres. But this weather's moving down there, and that's going to put an end to that fire very quickly. So let's look at the statistics for this year's Cal Fire. This is just Cal Fire, not Cal Fire and U.S. Forest Service, but just the forest fire activity here in California for the 2019 fire season. 198,392 acres burned. 6,190 incidents, only 3 fatalities this year, 732 structures burned. So we got off easy this year. That is a very, relatively light fire season. Look at last year's numbers. 2018 fire season, of course, was the worst fire season in California history, and of course included the Camp Fire and all the fatalities there. 1.6 million acres burned last year, 2018, and just 310 incidents, 93 fatalities, the most of those coming from the Paradise, Concow, Butte County out of the Camp Fire. 23,145 structures lost last year in 2018. So a vast improvement this year over last year's fire season. And we are thankful for this weather putting an end to it. I just got done cleaning out the gutters yesterday. Me and Jenny did a big work around here to get things ready for the snowstorm, including snowproofing the yacht, the Blancolirio yacht. But inside that gutter, they were just filled with dry leaves. Had a wildfire come through here, there would be no stopping it here at the Blancolirio headquarters. So I got a couple aviation updates I got to do for you. I got to get the Southwest Airlines depressurization NTSB 2-hour-long briefing digested down to a couple-minute video of some very important things we learned from that incident. Breaking news: the Boeing 787 test that they did last month caused quite a bit more damage than was originally known or disclosed by Boeing. And we'll keep track of Oroville Reservoir as things proceed as we move from fire season to flood season here in Northern California, and watch how that Oroville Reservoir fills up. We've got a lot of water in there from last year. Some folks are concerned about that amount of water, but that's what the whole new spillway is for. Once they get to the desired level, they'll use the spillway as necessary to maintain the desired level, to maintain enough flood control space to keep Oroville Reservoir from filling up too soon, and hopefully by the end of spring, they'll have it topped back off once again. Regarding my health situation, I got my treatments done months ago. I still got to wait a couple more months before I can get an accurate PSA test and then get that information back to the FAA. In the meantime, the FAA demanded all the paperwork that I had to date, and so I sent it all in to them, and now I'm in the hurry up and wait mode. So hurry up and wait and see what the FAA Aero Medical does with my FAA Class 1, 2, and 3 medical, soon to be followed by the phase of resubmit for further disapproval. It'll take a while. It always does. See you here. And by the way, the music playing in the background, of course, is the famous Skating tune by Vince Guaraldi. Everybody knows it from the Charlie Brown Christmas album and subsequent TV shows. Jerry Granelli Trio is playing this tune, and Jerry Granelli is the only surviving member of the original Vince Guaraldi Trio. Jerry's playing the drums, the very well played drums on this cover tune. Enjoy.
Go to school, kids. See ya. It'll give you something to talk about to your grandkids.
All this and more. See you here.